is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for one.
We hear the music. That's right. It's the Brick City Boys. And I got to be honest, I don't necessarily always love these guys, love what they do. Maybe, you know, they don't always get the win in the most upstanding way, but they're a good team. They're good competitors. I like watching them wrestle. I got to be honest about that.
The Brick City Boys, without a shadow of a doubt, are one step away from becoming the work rate tag team champions. Their cohesiveness, their continuity, their veteran status all around the globe has earned them championships everywhere, and it's going to earn them championship gold here. And the team that they're facing has never been together before.
And I was gonna say, speaking of cohesion, the team they're fighting tonight may not necessarily have the same type of cohesion, because these two competitors that the Brick City Boys are going to be facing, Jason Andrews and Dennis Reaper, as we see right here, they've competed quite regularly in Work Rate Entertainment, but never together. Do you think they're gonna sort of maybe find some growing pains as a tag team this evening?
Absolutely. I mean, these two guys are pretty much, like, their prospects right now are looking bleaker than gerbils in a bathhouse right now. I mean, they might be okay singles competitors, but again, the first time teaming up with somebody, whether you know them as personally or not, it's totally different, because you don't know if you're on the same page. You don't know, what they can and can't do in the ring as a tag team, as a partner. Can you trust them even? At least the Brick City Boys know they have the trust, they have the loyalty, they have everything going for them. Here in Work Rate, and like I said, everywhere else. I mean, Reaper, and is that Cody Adams?
It is not. It is Jason Andrews.
You sure?
I am pretty certain that's Jason Andrews we're looking at teaming up with Dennis Reaper.
Okay, that's good, because the last thing this world needs is another Cody Adams. So,
you don't mean that?
Oh, I definitely do. They definitely look a lot alike. I mean, I definitely would check with their moms and make sure that they weren't separated at birth. We're definitely ready to get this match underway, and is that Victor? I believe that's Victor Chase starting off for the Brick City Boys.
Jason Andrews starting off this tag team wrestling of the night, first match of Valentine's Vengeance here at Work Rate Entertainment. We got Jason Andrews with a strong side headlock, sort of getting some early control of this match. Chase looking to change that up.
And Victor Chase is definitely the powerhouse of this tag team, no doubt about it. I mean, Jay Cruz is more the finesse and the high flying, and these two built like brick houses, going at it to see which one's going to fall down first. My money's on Jason Andrews.
I will say, though, props to Jason Andrews, though. He's definitely standing up tall against Victor Chase. Victor Chase has definitely the size advantage on Jason Andrews, but Jason Andrews doesn't seem to be intimidated by that at all. Going strong, not backing down. Oh, and strong.
I can't believe he knocked down the big man. I mean, that shoulder tackle on him. Arm drag after arm drag.
Bringing him down. Oh, and a strong drop kick. Jason Andrews seems like the top competitor so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jason,
looking for the tag.
Jason Andrews is definitely somewhat impressing me to start, tagging in the fresh man in Dennis Reaper. And come on, ref, you got to get them out of the ring here. This is an illegal double team here. This is not fair to Chase, and this should be an automatic disqualification.
I wouldn't go that far. Maybe they're going a little bit long, but it's all determined on when the ref. Oh, we got a pin here. It's all determined on when the ref starts that.
And Dennis Reaper can't believe it, but we got a crucifix counter by Victor Chase, beautifully executed.
Great ring awareness. I'll give that to Chase. Definitely kicking out of a pin and very understanding where his opponent is. Oh, very smart right here. Chase bringing him into his corner, cutting the ring in half. It's what you want to do in smart tag team wrestling. Cut the ring in half, keep him in your corner. It turns into a 2-on-1. It gives you the easy advantage. And as we can see by Dennis Reaper, arm to the throat. He's kicking his feet in the air. They clearly have the advantage right now.
Absolutely, and just like you said, cutting the ring in half is very, very smart. Making the quick tags, keeping the freshman in all the time. Now, Victor Chase went over there just to check on Jason Andrews. Looks like he fell off the ring a little bit there. That's okay.
I'd say that might be a push, but I got to give Chase, once again, the cohesion, the ring awareness, taking advantage, understand where the ref is looking, taking advantage of that, bopping Jason off the mat. Like I said before, I don't always agree with their tactics, but they play smart.
That's right. You don't break the law, but occasionally you bend it. And when that time comes on, the Brick City Boys improvise.
There we go.
But it looks like Dennis Reaper.
Oh, Dennis Reaper changing the momentum up with a strong kick, looking for the pin.
Smart going right for the pin right after that knockdown, because you don't know if that took a.
Hopefully still got some stars in his eyes, take advantage of the moment. Oh, Dennis Reaper getting up over Cruz, thinking he's out. Oh, but Reaper with a strong kick. Great ring awareness, going after Chase as well, taking out the Brick City Boys just like that. Up over the rope and down.
Ooh, wow, it looks like Reaper actually fell off over the top rope. I think that hurt him more than it might have hurt Cruz. He's holding his lower back right there.
It looked like he may have not got it all, and Cruz with a strong forearm, bringing Reaper down, going for the pin.
Smart. He realizes now Reaper's
Reaper
weak.
kicks out.
Reaper is definitely weak after that sunset flip plancha over the top rope that kind of missed. But now Jay Cruz definitely on the offense here with a big scoop slam.
Oh, picking him up. Complete control of Dennis Reaper and slamming him back down. Reaper looking like he's real hurt, going right on the throat. Cruz is doing right on Dennis Reaper.
We might be able to call the funeral home and put a fork in Reaper's career, but nice double team maneuver there by the Brick City Boys with basically Cruz body slamming his own partner on top of Reaper, and that's gotta hurt. Victor Chase weighs a solid, almost pretty darn close to 300 pounds right there. I mean, he's a big boy.
Oh, and when Chase hacking at the back, and Dennis Reaper looking disoriented, looking out of it, definitely wants to get that tag, but I don't even know if he knows where he is. I don't even if he remembered he's wrestling for work right now. He definitely looks really, really out of it. The Brick City Boys are putting quite a beating on him right now.
Yeah, this is definitely a Jersey-type beatdown right now that the Brick City Boys are putting on Reaper. And Jason Andrews definitely looking like he really, really wants to get in this match and get that tag. I mean, I can't say I blame him. At least he's trying to fight to help his partner. But
and you see, interesting if you notice. Oh, we're going for a pin. Oh, but Dennis Reaper still finding the strength. Look at him, grasping onto life. Doesn't know where he is. Wants that tag. Doesn't even know where Jason Andrews is. He's got life in him. As Jay Cruz is trying to choke that life out of him, taking advantage of that 5 count. Like I said, they don't always they follow the rules, but gosh darn it, do they bend them?
I'll tell you what, Reaper looking like out like a fat kid in dodgeball right there. I mean, short of breath. I mean, that's the thing too. Reaper hasn't been in the ring for a long time. I mean, you gotta wonder if his stamina is gonna hold up, if his ring shape, his ring rust, all that's gonna play in the factor.
Time aside though, he is in the ring with the Brick City Boys, and you gotta give him that. And he is standing tough. He, doesn't look like there's a lot of life left in him, but there still is some. And he's gonna need that. Oh, and he found a little bit more with a foot to the face, boot to the face of Chase as well. Looking for 2.
And a double blockbuster right there. Unbelievable. How was he able to do that, Andy? I mean, after the beating he just took.
Look at him. I think he used the last energy he had because, he used it to do that big move, 2 for the price of 1. But now barely having the strength, Jason Andrews trying to rally his teammate to get that tag, to change the momentum of this evening. Jason Andrews, Dennis Reaper definitely want to come out with the win with their tag team debut. And we got a hot tag right there. Jason Andrews ready to do some work.
Well, Brick City Boys are going to be in a heap of trouble now because the freshman, Jason Andrews, definitely knocking them down one by one. And now he is pointing at Jay Cruz like, you're all mine, and this is not good. The ref needs to get here.
Back to Dennis Reaper. This is an interesting maneuver. Dennis Reaper, but he's using Dennis Reaper more as a weapon than a partner.
And that epically backfired right there.
Yeah. Oh, but Dennis Reaper still finding some life to get a strong elbow and a kick, taking out Cruz.
And a huge running foot right to the face. That might taken Jay Cruz out of the equation.
Right here, going for the pin.
Oh no! Chase splashes his own partner.
Chase trying to help his partner, but in turn hurting him. Jason Andrews knocking Chase out of the ring.
And now Reaper and Andrews definitely have the upper hand right now, and they got to use this to their advantage. I don't like it, not one bit, because this could smell trouble for the Brick City Boys, but Jason Andrews taking too much time here, pointing at his partner.
Look at
Don't worry about your
Reaper.
partner.
I don't know if that is the smart move. Oh, Chase coming with the behind. Terran Reaper down, hitting his head on the apron. Jason Andrews is a sitting duck out there.
Looks like I think Reaper just passed out from just too much
Cruz
wrestling.
with the big kick.
And Cruz basically reversing the offense there from Andrews. What's he going for? A spinning brainbuster in the middle of the ring.
Oh no, is this going to be the end of Jason Andrews?
Could be
and
1,
Dennis?
2, and 3. Got him.
And
They
it
got him.
is. And you know what I said? I gotta give it reluctantly, but I gotta give it to the Brick City Boys on this. Jason Andrews, Dennis. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? See, now that I was just about to give them a compliment, and then they're gonna do stuff like this because, to be perfectly honest, they did have a good, mostly clean match this evening, and you don't see that from the Brick City Boys a lot. So to see it end this way is a bit of a shame.
They were just taking out the trash. That's all they were doing.
The match was over, Elliot. They didn't need to do that.
Well, they weren't sure. They weren't definitely sure. I mean, they had to make sure that the match was over, so they were definitely, just clearing the ring for their victory, get their hand-raising victory.
Well, unless their ears are clogged, I don't know how they didn't hear the bell. I'll give it to them. They're good. It was a great match. They
great.
fought hard. They're definitely putting themselves in the contender as top tag team here at Work Rate. I'm really excited to see what's to come, and I was very happy with Jason Andrews and Dennis Reaper's performances this evening. You talked about cohesion, and I thought for the most part they had it. They didn't come out with the win, but
a loss
for a
is
new tag team, they had some cohesion.
A loss is still a loss. I mean, it doesn't matter how good they may have looked.